Alright, chat. Today we're playing Zoo. Post ban. Breach just got banned. I wanted to try something different, so we're gonna play Zoo and some Affinity. I haven't played Zoo before. It was really popular like 2 years ago when Leyline of the Guild back got printed. I mean, obviously, Leyline's like a pretty big enabler for the deck. Turns on all your Leyline bindings and your Scion of Dracos. Makes your creatures hard to kill. Makes your Kabu's bigger. Um, Plan is to just put some things into play and beat the share of the opponent. We have our anti-graveyard stuff still, I assume for Flage. Our consigns for Eldrazi. Artifact and enchantment removal for Goblin Bombardment, maybe a Blood Moon occasionally. And yeah, hopefully we just win all our matches. That, like I said, I noticed that now, and I really just think like Flage is just like an insanely powerful Magic card. It's just very funny to not have 4 of them, but it probably doesn't have enough lands. You probably want 2 drops more, etc. I don't know. I haven't thought about it too much, but I agree. You want more mana sources. Obviously, this hand's good. I think have a Ragavan double removal spell. Torpor for Ketramos. It doesn't seem very good mid-range versus mid-range plan. I don't know what it's for. I'll be honest. I just copied the deck list. It seems pretty horrific, honestly. Oh, it's probably for Titan or something. It's for Ketramos? Bit bold. We're playing straight up just Eldrazi Tron. Well, it can't cast that 7-drop. Okay, well, the first one's usually good enough with Bolt Flames. And other matchups like Titan. Okay. It is for Ketramos, though. That's interesting. Alright, so we have red, white, black, green. And this always grabs. I think I want to grab the Surveil land now because my hand kind of stinks. Maybe this was a... No, it's really hard for it to be a mulligan, right? It's so hard for it to be a... Alright, just jam an Ugin next turn. Don't do anything funny. Oh, we hit a card. I was going to say let me hit a card, but... Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Card's actually really nice here. Card's actually pretty sick. Do I have anything on my sideboard? We have Torpor, Damping Sphere, so now. Oh, I mean, never mind. Yeah, Damping Sphere is kind of busted. I always forget that Damping Sphere shuts off the Tron lands. No, we don't have anything. God, I'm dumb. Yeah, Sphere is busted. Yeah. Hopefully this turn they just don't do anything insane. And I think we have this pretty much covered. Oh, Natty Tron. Classic Tron player. Always have it. Seven mana card still played? Just fucking jam a 7 mana card. Let me Summer Denial something. Come on. Alright, well this doesn't have haste, right? Mountain, plains, island, forest, swamp. Pay 7 life. I will pay 7 life, thank you. Play this. Pick up on nothing. Oh, I'm probably supposed to hit with the Ragavan first. I don't think there's anything I would want to play, but maybe there's something for 1 or 2 mana that I would want to play. Not sure what it would be though. Yeah, I didn't cast that anyways. Why do I know my opponent to do cool things? Because I'm doing cool things. What do you mean? Come on, let me Summer Denial something here. Come on. Matter Reshaper. I legitimately thought that we had passed the Matter Reshaper era. You know, I thought we had done away with needing Matter Reshaper in our deck for some reason. I just don't. I don't. I think it's really hard for me to lose, even if they get a free card off this. Unless it's like another Matter Reshaper. I think another Matter Reshaper would be bad for me. The Mind Stone. That's fine. It's pretty insane to turn this Damping Sphere into a creature and attack with it, I think. So I'm not going to do that. Am I going to the MTL I'm planning to currently, yeah. Not for like another 6 weeks though, right? Sane plays only stream? Well, we queued up Zoo. I don't know how sane Zoo is. Kind of a bummer that the Rise of Eldrazi got power corrupt. I mean, it's been, I don't know, 10 years? 15 years? When did Rise come out? What is this? Expo? Your own Karn. 2016? Yeah, it's been, oh. Was it only 2016? Alright, if we do this now, next turn, I think we have lethal, so. We have the Summer Denial to help. Expedition map. I don't have like a main deck Passage or anything. Let's look at the deck list. We only have 1 cycle land. Yeah. We have an Arena Glory. Why not animate the treasure token? I forgot to. Probably better to animate the treasure token, you know? Attack with the treasure token. Alright, we beat Tron game 1. Literal Eldrazi Tron. These are probably pretty good. I'm unlikely to hit the Karn out of their deck again, so I should board in the Damping Spheres. These seem okay. Summer Denial. They play a lot more creatures now. These Bowmasters are pretty bad. Wait, this has to be good for me, right? Rise of Eldrazi's 2010. It was 15. Yeah, you thought battle. Do a 1-1 split. That is smart. Yeah, I could have swore Rise of Eldrazi was so long ago because that's when I like first started trying to get competitive. It's possible I want these Summer Denials, but I just don't know if I have room. And they're so bad against their literal creatures, like Eldrazi creatures. This hand sucks. I'll not be keeping. Does it suck? It sucks. I'm not doing anything relevant. Like, I surveil, they get to do something on 2. I fetch a tri-land and sign their 7-mana play. I need a 3rd land to go Draco. I just can't. I don't think I can do that on the draw. This Bolt is dead. Get a better 6. This hand is much better. Tribal Flames kind of sucks. Imagine Jace the Mind Sculptor. Does it suck? I think that hand kind of sucks. Monkey. Maybe Bolt should not be on our deck post board. I don't know what I would want over Bolt. And Bolt is still fine against them because we are somewhat an aggro deck and somewhat have a problem with dealing with Karn. Like, I think I would more likely cut Tribal Flames over Bolt. Wear Tear seems like overkill. I didn't board in the Wear Tears. Can I view my sideboard? Like, I could have the Stubborn Denials, but they're bad into like Matter Shapers type stuff. I could have Wear Tears, but they are a bit overkill, and I think they're just as dead as the Stubs are. The Bolt at least like kills their Karn, deals damage to their face, kills a Matter Shaper every once in a while. Playing Pioneer, then everyone was playing 4 Sunspine Links. That was annoying. I don't know. I'm probably still just gonna play Red Black. I still think Red Black's pretty decent against the red decks. White, green. I need Island. Thanks. Blue red. We are zooing it up. Absolutely making lions noises. Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. Okay. Absolutely monkeying around. Okay, I can beat that. What does this do again? X-Roof if blue, lifelink if black, first strike trample, vigilant. I always thought this card would give haste. Because like red seems haste to me. I mean, first strike is also kind of red, but I know why it doesn't give haste now, because if it gave haste, it would be fucking busted. It's already like really good. you know? Carnold. You think they grab like bridge or something? Walking Ballista? I think Brood Scale is still unplayable with less Stony Silence around. Well, it being unplayable is more reliant on the power level of the deck, not really Stony Silence being around. Because you have to assume that if the deck is playable or leaning towards like good, like if you're on a spectrum of like unplayable, playable, if it's leaning towards playable, people will just play more Stony Silences. So like, if you take a look at a deck like Breach, which is like a deck that is weak to Stony Silence but still bannable, it mattered less about how many Stony Silences were in the format and how actually strong Breach was. So it depends on if Brood Scale is actually like strong enough. I don't think it is, because inherently like it just kind of suffers, but it's more Splinter Twins time than it was 2 days ago. I'll give you that much. Sundering Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that costs 8. All right. Build this card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm still a few cards away from getting back this Flage. If they play a land, they have 8. What do I want to do next turn? I can beat this Sundering Titan if I hit an untap land next turn. I'm gonna Flage one of these tokens, I think. I'm not too sure what they could have. Like a lot of their plays are pretty, like the 7-mana Eldrazi doesn't do a whole lot. I can Leyline Bind it and take 7, which is annoying, but not a big deal. They would also have to hit a land, bin this. And they're still farther away from casting this Titan. Yep. Unfortunate thing is if they have another one. Does Ketchermos trigger beans? What? What are your thoughts on Ketchermos in Standard? Do you think it can be powerful? What about Tron in Standard? Tron? What? What is Tron? Do I think it can be powerful? I think Ketchermos is powerful in Standard. It's just not good. Very hard to enable. Blue lifelink, first strike, trample. I guess I was supposed to hit the Mind Stone. I was supposed to bolt a token, hit the Mind Stone, because we just died of this now. First strike, vigilance, and it's just died of it. Nothing I can do. Oh, good. Weird Esper Oculus Ketchum show you played against. It was kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, that seems powerful, but it's probably just not very good. Hate this boy. You. Oh, they're doing a questionnaire on yesterday's BNR. This hand sucks. The Oculus and founding the third path to trigger their catcher mouse. Yeah, I mean, I see that. Like, that sounds strong, but it's a lot less about like, is it strong and does it fit in the format? Because like that's the first question. Is it strong? Is it powerful? Is it doing something worth doing? It's like, okay, yeah, this is pretty strong. The next question you got to ask is, does it actually fit in the format? And like, if you have decks that pass the first point, it's as important that they pass the second point. So it doesn't necessarily matter that like the deck's powerful. Petromos is obviously a very powerful Magic card. What an interesting question. I don't know. I find a lot of Magic is like pretty much, does it beat the best aggro deck in the format? Does it beat the best control deck in the format? Might just be grabbing a Temple Garden and Leyline Binding that Expedition map. Dismember. Which member? If it did, it would be played more. That's not necessarily true. It's I mean, it's most likely true, but there's a lot of things that happen in Magic, and like especially current days Magic, where like um people are just lazy. People just copycat a lot of things, and there isn't a lot of innovation. I'm missing blue. I want a white-red source. So although it's like likely that if something that like that was really good, it would be like strong or like good in the format, but it's also like not necessarily true. Like it took a while for the Pixie deck in Standard to kind of pop up. Stone Brain. What are we stone braining? I think with 4 cut downs, 4 ride ends, and some number of annoyances, it at least has game against red. I would doubt that. I think like the reason why the red deck is so powerful is because people think 4 cut down, 4 rides end, and annoyance are like how you beat red, and I just don't think that that is true. And I think that a lot of people are just like not really approaching the red deck properly, or as properly as they should, basically. Only lands. You think there's something we can replace cut down with? No. I think cut down's the best removal spell you could have in black. I mean, it is weak in a lot of contexts, but like it's still just very good. No reason to play my life. So they are gaming. But like that's why the red deck is strong, because it doesn't just die to removal. Obviously, you're like not gonna cut your cut downs. You could play things like stab, but I wouldn't play stab over cut down generally. You could play them alongside cut down, but like cutting cut down seems really loose. Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have to have command here. We've drawn very poorly. They definitely have command here too. No. They don't. We hit a Mind Stone. That does nothing really. Costs 4, right? Yeah, okay. This up. New Behold seems cool. We have a lot of cards like that in the format. I mean, it does seem cool, but I think that I'm not gonna shift much. Like I did a look at removal spells in the format in black, and like Candy Grapple has been in the format for a while, and nobody's really played it. E-holing? Oh, they binned their Mind Stone? That's great for me. Holy shit. That's great. Holy shit. Okay. Still missing the 3rd Tron piece. You're at 8. Anybody in the B-hole? Is it sorcery speed? Good morning. How are you? Oh, this counts for 2. I was missing. I guess it's 12 full. Well, I mean, you could be on the West Coast. What is this card called? Oh. No, this card costs 2 mana. Card does not cost 1 mana. Yeah, no, this card costs 2 mana. It's not 1 mana -3 -3. You're going to be holding so many dragons. I'm happy that you're going to be high rolling a lot. Or like mulliganing to 6 when you keep 7. Alright, that's pretty good for me. Their best play was all his dust. You have a lot of mana next turn, though. Alright, well, we could draw lethal or something. I'm so fucking bad at Magic, man. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I'm so bad at Magic, it's insane. It's so insane how bad at Magic I am. Oh my god. Have I tried the new Ligma deck? No. What's the Ligma deck? The frog deck. Oh. Okay, go on. Don't think I would like it? No, I like frog. Frog's a powerful Magic card. What is this? 11 mana. Okay. What are you finding? 9 mana, where is that? Be like exactly Emrakul or something? Creature, artifact, kindred, sorcery, instant. Emrakul would cost 8. Played against a black-white Super Friends deck in Modern? Was it doing anything like exceptional, or was it just like a control deck? 0 top, 9 bottom. Are there any black-white planeswalkers in standard? Oh, I can't grab Blood Crypt with this. Oh, I guess I could grab. Bit annoying. Man, this deck sucks. Are we playing the mirror? Billy Dreadhorde, Kaya, Ashiok. That is quite the route. We are playing the mirror. Funny. Alright, well, that was a good draw. Oh, we got their Scryland. Surveil land, even. Better than a Scryland. Getting Flage. Alright. Well, this Boner Man is going to look good. This one grabs blood. So we can just hold up activation or Bowmasters or Lightning Bolt. Swamp, mountain, forest, plains, islands. Take 2. We hit their surveil lands. They're probably, yeah, okay. I thought maybe they'd grab a blood crypt, but. All right. Means haste, 6 out. No, you can't. I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna bolt the Kavu, I think. I just don't really want to get burnt out here somehow, and I don't think I'm beating. Like, I don't think I'm beating the 12-12 or the 4-4 12 drop. This gets around Lightning Bolt. And like trying to like Bowmasters it if they try to loot is like pretty loose. And then like if they just have removal for the Emperor of Bones, I just like don't get to use it at all. And I would like to use it probably. Okay. They are trapped in the Bone Zone. Not many people know about the Bone Zone. They're about to find out. Okay. They'll tap 1 white mana, concede. These seem good. Would you believe me if I said I don't know how to sideboard for the mirror? Doesn't seem good. We're probably just trying to high roll a bit, eh? Bow seems bad. Worse than Ragavan? Like, Ragavan seems bad. I guess maybe it's better because it's 1 mana. I think we might just be trying to mulligan to Leyline, but I don't actually know. My opponent doesn't have a play on 1, which is nice. Ooh. So this should probably grab a Steam. And they bin to Flage off their Surveil. Huh. That must be nice. 0 for 5 opening hand Leyline. What are the odds? What are the percentages? Green, white. One in 15. You grab Foundry so you can hold up Binding. No, I want it to have the opportunity to grab Stubborn Denial. Holding up Binding doesn't do anything because I would have to grab a land that makes it cost 2 mana, and if I grab Foundry, there's not a land in my deck that does that other than a tap land. No, the tap land doesn't even do that. Yeah. I think it's much better to like prepare for this instead. Well, we're pretty dead to this plate. Take another 4. Eat one of the Phlages. Makes it so a fetch land doesn't really necessarily kill me. Does this Wooded Foothills grab a blue land? It doesn't. So there's like no representing. Maybe I'll board the Ragavans back in over the Bowmaster. They're missing the land, so. Maybe that's our out. They just miss a bunch of lands. Good start. All right, we have outs. And it mostly is Leyline, I think. Why didn't you do this before the Scion resolved? Maybe I don't know how to play the mirror, but my opponent doesn't seem to know how to play Magic. We do something like this. But Surgical seems. You can board out some Bolt. Why not fetch with Foothills and hold up Steam Vents? I didn't want to fetch because I didn't want to take extra points of damage. Why would I hold up Steam Vents if I am not going to counter anything? I just don't have that many cards to take out. There's like not a lot of point to like Bolt is bad, but hello Simba, how are you? Bolt hits only Rag. Well, it hits their face. Like Bowmasters also only hits Rag. Like what else? Like I have like 8 cards I want to remove. I have like only 2 things to bring in. Like what? Gonna watch the BNR stream? Not really, no. Just would grab blue and then play the top, so I thought you wanted to hold up Stubby D. Yeah, I did, but I wasn't gonna do it at the cost of 3 life. That's not worth it. If I could like hold up Stubborn Denial and it didn't cost me 3 life, I would do that, but I didn't think it was worth it to do that. And we found the ley line. One of the worst ley line hands, though. I mean, I guess I could have, but I don't think that was a winning line. Ragman on one is good for me. I guess my hands stop for anything, right? No, well, they're talking about the BNR changes from yesterday. Am I planning the standard challenge? I wasn't gonna. No, wasn't planning on it. I wanted to get these leagues done. There's a modern LCQ I might play in an hour, and there's a modern challenger at 4. So. Can't be that. Free card. You gonna grab a surveillant here? Your man, it's not very good. I guess it's fine. Bend an arena glory. Alright. Pew pew. Alright. Alright, well, maybe we're not supposed to ley line their ley line. Maybe we're supposed to wait to hit a threat because we died to this thing more than we died to anything else. But I guess we still have out. Do you think we ran a little cool here? We like drew the stubborn denial the turn after they cast the binding. I guess that didn't matter. We only. Control grip? What is happening here? Nope, can't keep. Oh, somehow worse. Okay. Opponent also mulled to 6. That's nice for me. Sun-baked Canyon. Right up on burn. Right up on burn. Alright. Ringer. 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 You helixed my face. Rather than one of my creatures that are more likely to kill you. Oh, you're dead. GG. Burn still sucks. Okay. Burn, 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 burn. Burn, 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 burn. Burn. Burn, burn. Burn, 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 burn. 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 You're red, green. I don't think I'm mulliganing this, but. What? Monkey, 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 monkey. Just draw a card? Okay. I binned my mountain. It doesn't gonna do much anyways. I don't think I have any other basic. I have a plains. Not gonna do it. I don't have a plan left. That one does not matter. Uh-huh. Okay. You have to have 2 bolt effects. Huh. Unfortunate, really? Unlucky. I don't think I can keep this. Well. Might be. I don't know. We lose to? We lost to the mirror. Oh, we're playing against Storm. Well, they won the flip twice. They're gonna lose the flip eventually, right? Works. They won again. Start another row. Artist talent. Might be actually able to catch something with this denial here. Alright, lose the flip for once. They won the flip. Doesn't do anything, right? They don't have any. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Monkey. We're all gonna go at you. Pretty good draw. We hit a pass in flames. That's nice. We'll not be casting that one. Okay, well, this game we mulled the front side of Piff. You can't flash it back, right? not. Red. Green. Red. All right. I should probably bring in the Hey, sand's pretty good. Oh, opponent's so lucky. We beat my opponent on the Moldifor, which is just fucking insane. Deck is so crazy. Will they bend this? Standard was turn 13 when a monstrous rage one of your creatures. How the card is supposed to be used seems quite weak. Exactly. It is, yeah, that is how it's supposed to be used, I think. I don't know, yeah, maybe your opponent just got really unlucky. I don't know. Hard to say. In case they have Moon for some reason. Not with this treasure, I don't think. And like, I can always just with the Ragavan, I can always just like find another land, right? Well, I don't need the third Ragavan. Is that lethal? It is lethal. Yippee! Yippee! Turn. What turn is this? Turn 3 kill. Bang bang! Oh, I should bring in surgical, probably. I always forget there's a. It doesn't just go in automatically. Into fetch, yeah. Why not? No fetching allowed. Didn't go off. So awkward. So awkward. Better way to kill me, they would've. Just energy good or Boros good enough? You were using it this way, right? I don't know. I don't know if I wanna they like didn't do anything. Like they played this and didn't ritual into a bunch of shit. Countering the storm doesn't do anything if they have a piff in their yard also, because they can just recast it. Alright, we have died to storm. Okay. It's not the worst. Not the best, but not the worst. I can definitely keep this one. Nope. Don't want another land. Another burn deck? Oh. Like Suicide Zoo? I have a 5/5. Where's the hollow ones? Bell Snare seems insanely good right now. Why? Hello, Ross and little Rosslings. How are you? I mean, I don't want all these cards. I'll just exile. Turns off your delirium. Take 5. Oh. Red, green. Look at all my 1-mana spells. You know they didn't ban Guide of Souls, right? Yeah, I was gonna play Energy in the Modern Challenge, but it didn't fire. And then, you know, like play this. I don't know. I wanted to see if the deck was good. I didn't think it was very good, but now we know for sure. I don't think I can lose if I untap. So, anybody up banning Guy of Souls? Also forces attack. I think this makes it lethal. Okay. I guess they could have like Hollow One or something. I don't know. Unlikely. Cost 4 energy? Boo. Way too much energy. Oh, we're playing Phoenix. Yes. Not very. We draw an untap land, we win. I draw a removal spell, I win. Not that removal. All right. We're gonna exile 1 card. I'm gonna discard, draw a card. I draw an instant speed removal spell. I win. Nope. Draw land though. Bant Urza Thopter Blade. Trophied with this. Bant Thopter Blade. Bant Urza Thopter Blade. I can't wait. Anyways, no, even post combat. You're right, it was. I got distracted. Kind of disassociated for a second. Decided I couldn't lose and like, ah, whatever. Actual chat lethal, yeah. Yeah, no problem. I always appreciate you guys putting on, you know, paper content, and I was watching it while I was streaming a bit, so I might as well give you guys the raid. What's hot now that Breach is banned? I think Eldrazi wins the most, but I'm not sure. I think the decks that were good before are still good, but it's possible that like Opal is obviously still just absolutely busted, and you know that's what's up. Hello, young Jacob Pablo. How are you? You have no cards in your hand? Okay. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bowmaster seems good. No, you just like you can't really afford to hold up Bowmasters for the entire game. It also is really bad into their creatures. Bowmasters isn't this card where like if your opponent's drawing a few extra cards, it's good. It's like the body has to do something. It probably has to kill something. Getting an extra ping out of a Manamorphose is just like pretty inconsequential.